Okay, here's the park I'm at. Just absolutely beautiful. Spring in the Pacific Northwest, and there's nothing better than a nice hot summer in the Seattle metro area. Let me see if I can zoom in on this. Isn't that something? And this is the park that I'm metal detecting in today. Alright, let's continue on with the dig. Okay, I'm in a tot lot, and you can see right here I've got something just poking through right about there. See if you can see that right there. Adjust my camera. See, just coming right out of, well, there we go. We got here the cross and on a chain. Huh. Looks like a cross. And yeah, it's got something written on the back, but looks like a rosary of some type, maybe. There you have it. Another one from the Heldpdigr. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, here's the next find. I'm getting a signal on the Garrett AT Pro 81, 82, 83, somewhere around where dime would come up in, for a clad reading. But oftentimes you find silver rings and silver items in that same range. So on the Garrett AT Pro, generally what you'll find at 79, anywhere between 76 and 79, depending on how deep it is, it's generally pennies. And then somewhere around 80, 81, 82, you get into clad dimes. And so, like I said, sometimes you'll find silver. So we're going to go ahead and dig this one live. Let's see what we got. Stand by. Okay, I've dug the plug. Don't see anything right off the bat. Get the Pro Pointer out and it's in the plug. Got a little overzealous in digging it. Still haven't found it yet. Oh, here we go. Ah, for crying out loud, it's just a stinking Lincoln. All that work just for a stinking Lincoln. Huh. There you have it. Oh well, on to the next one. Gotta dig them all, right? Okay, it was about 15 minutes after that last find, that stinking Lincoln. I'm getting a signal, again 82. Looks like I've got a ring. You can just barely see that. Barely see it there on the side. I'm going to go ahead. I've already cut the plug. I'm going to go ahead and take a look at it and we'll see what we got. Alright? Stand by. Right there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You see that? See if you can see that there. Nice looking ring. It's definitely gold. Pop that out. Shine that up. Let's get a close-up in it. There we go. It's got a stamp on it, 14K it says. There we go. On the board with gold. Yes! And that's my 5th gold ring for 2013. All right. Okay, on to the next one. Here's the other side of the park. Nice little pond here. Let me see if I can zoom in. Once again, this is the Heldpdigr, somewhere in the Seattle metro area. It's actually a very nice park for a metro area. This is where I found the gold ring. Also the silver cross with the rosary beads. I just thought I'd take a break, get a snack, get my energy up. Take a much needed break and then have at it again. Alright, well there you have it. Let's get back to digging. Now that's an old pull tab. Golden color. They had these when I was a kid, like early 70s, late 60s. And let me get a zoom in on that. I was coming up 64, 65 on the AT Pro. See if I can get a zoom in on that. Wow, now that's old. About 4 inches deep. Old pull tab. Actually ring tab. Way before pull tabs. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, looks like I got a pet license. Let me see if I can zoom in on that. It's coming up 83, 84 on the Garrett AT Pro. I'm running it in Pro mode. Discrimination at 35. Yeah, pet license, wow. And that was about, I'd say 3 to 4 inches deep. There's the hole. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, I'm getting a strong 88 signal, about 4 inches deep on the AT Pro. And you know, what a machine this is. I mean, not that I'm advertising for Garrett, but I have the Fisher F75, and it's a great machine as well. It's not waterproof like the AT Pro. It goes a little bit deeper than the AT Pro, but the AT Pro, I mean, when it comes to accuracy, it's just a coin finding, jewelry finding machine. And for those guys that are out there on the East Coast or the Southeast Coast, they find quite a bit of relics too. Not a whole lot of relics here around the Seattle metro area, but I'm going to go ahead and dig this one and stay tuned, see what we can get. Pro pointer's going crazy. 88. Hoping maybe it's a silver ring. Looks like a quarter, clad quarter. You see that? Clad quarter. Check the hole, see if it's got any relatives. Let me go ahead and zoom in on that. It's kind of dusty. It's got a lot of tarnish. And I don't see a real date on it. I'll clean it up, take it home. Clad quarter count for this year, 272. And remember that, 272. I will write that down when I get home. Alright, on to the next one. Okay, next find. Man, I love this. I love this metal detector. Got a strong 83, 84 signal. I went ahead and cut the plug. It always, you know, never fails. When you don't want to dig live and you think you got garbage or something, you just go ahead and, you know, cut the plug, and then whoa. So I've already checked. I haven't taken out anything out of the plug yet. Let's go ahead and do this live. All right, hold on. So I'm looking. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Nice. Let's see if you can see that here. I know that's silver. It's got some written on it. Love. Go ahead and clean that up. That. Take a look if I can. That's really shiny. Yeah, I can see the .925. True Love. True Love weights. Go ahead and put that there. So you can. Just go ahead and see if I can zoom in on that. Again, about 4 inches deep. It's coming up 83, 84. Real steady, real strong. And that does have .925 in it. It's fairly heavy. So second ring of the day, love the Garrett AT Pro, and for those people out there considering a metal detector, you know, in the thousands of dollar range, I strongly advise you to take a look at the Garrett AT Pro. When it comes to jewelry, and it's in a class by itself. There you have it. All right, on to the next one. Okay, we're ready for the wrap up. After you know, part 1 and part 2, got a few items. Got a lot of quarters here. Looks like I've got about 43 quarters. And we'll go ahead and zoom in on those. That one right there is fairly rough, but and then this row right here is dimes. These are my dimes. These are all clad dimes. 59 of those. So I have like 43 quarters, 59 dimes, 72 or so pennies. There's that dog tag right there, pet license tag, I guess you can call it. About 4 or 5 nickels, and you know, I was walking on my way to the car and picked up this 50-cent piece and some grass. There's that cross with the rosary beads right here. A key never fails. Every time I go out, I get a key. And this is kind of cool right here. This little piece right here. And I don't know. Have you seen those pennies that pressed out? Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little better there. But this looks like one of those nickels, and it's got the Seattle Space Needle on them, and it's pressed. Kind of cool. Not sure if you know, you can see that a little bit better there. All right, and that's just a pretty cool deal there. Take a look at that rosary chain. There we go. Let's see if I can get a... This camera is really temperamental. I'm still trying to learn it, and I think it just comes down to time and how many times you use it. But I know from a lot of my subscribers, they've been telling me I'm out of focus or completely out of the view. I understand that. I will get better. I'm not a professional videographer, I guess you can say. Here's a 14K gold ring. Go ahead and take a look at that. Let's see if you can. I'm not certain if you can see anything in as far as a hallmark is concerned. I don't think you can, but this is indeed 14 karat. So I'm holding the camera in one hand and trying to zoom on it, and that's quite difficult to do. Again, I haven't quite mastered that. I'll see. I'll try another method. See if I can zoom in like this. See, and it just blurs out when I do that. Not exactly sure why it does that. It's got an auto feature on it that I don't really care for. But you know, if I'm up close to something, I just can't get it to zoom to the point where I want to. It just blurs out. And it's not a new camera. I've had this for a number of years. It's not old either, but then again, I did have the GoPro, the Black Edition, and it was basically a piece of garbage. It never did work fully. I had all sorts of problems. I ended up returning it. So for those people that have the GoPro and it works, well, you know, good luck for them. Here's another pet tag, I guess you can say. I found that in the parking lot, and this was a pretty cool find right here. This little medallion right here, and it was about 4 inches deep. I thought I hit a can, and I pulled this out. I didn't video it on it because that's, you know, I thought it was a can. I just went ahead and dug it, and that's really cool. Let me see here if I can zoom out and get some better footage of let's take a look here what we can do. See my feet here's in the picture. There we go. There's the Rock and Roll half marathon in Seattle. It's a pretty cool event. I've never been on it myself, but apparently as you go throughout the marathon and through key spots of the city, they've got rock bands performing, and you know, you stride by them, or you run by them, or you walk by them. I kind of, if I was doing it, I'd kind of kick back and, you know, probably end up drinking a beer, walking and drinking a beer from you know, rock band to rock band. Again, there's that rosary. That pressed nickel, the 14K, and right next to it the 925 ring. And I do promise to get better at my video making, folks. I do plan to get on another camera. Right, and there you have it. From part 1 and part 2. I didn't put in the copper trinket that I found, but you saw it being dug. So, okay, there you have it. Hell Deep out.